Hey, what's good? It's your boy. Yeah, I'm just messing. But seriously, today I just wanted to talk to you guys about something that might or might not even apply to you this year. Because as a lot of y'all know, we are not even sure if you guys are going to be having prom this year. Because last year, I feel really bad for y'all seniors because y'all weren't able to have senior prom. And then for y'all juniors, y'all weren't able to have junior prom. Well, today I wanted to talk about 5 things that you need to know about prom. If you guys get to do prom this year, there are some things that y'all should probably know just so y'all don't come in there looking foolish. First thing that you need to know is that prom is expensive. So why do you need to know that? Well, here's the thing. It is going to be something that's going to cost you some money. So a lot of people, they like to buy tuxes, okay? One thing that you need to do is don't buy a tux. Here's the reason why I'm saying don't buy a tux. A lot of people tell you that you need to rent a tux for it because, oh my gosh, it's formal, blah, blah, blah. But here's the thing. It is one night. It is one night that you are out with your friends. And there is a very small difference between a tux and a suit. So do not waste your money spending all that money on a tux. Just go ahead, get yourself a nice suit. You can get yourself one that fits nice and the one that you can actually keep so that, hey, I don't only have to use this for prom, I can also use this if I do an interview or anything like that I need a suit for, because you never know when you need a suit. All I'm trying to say is, when you guys are doing prom, the best thing you want to be able to do is ball on a budget. So don't be sitting there trying to spend all this money to get yourself a limo and all that other stuff. It is one night, and it's one night that ain't gonna last forever.
I don't think you have the facilities for that, big man.
Number 2, beyond it being expensive, it can also be a great chance for you to make a fool of yourself. So number 2 is kind of an important thing. Do not do any elaborate promposal unless you are already dating the person. So what I mean by this is, don't be sitting here doing all this crazy stuff and doing all this dumb stuff that you saw on MTV just because you want to sit there and try to impress a girl. Because here's the thing, there are 2 things that could happen. The girl could say yes because she feels really bad that you put in all that work and effort into it, or 2, she could say no and embarrass you in front of all your friends. And so those are 2 big things that are kind of a thing. Now, for all I know, she could actually be into you, and all that extra stuff, it just looks really cute to her. Or you could look like a fool. So unless you know that the girl is going to say yes, do not do a big promposal. Number 3, do not just ask out a girl and have your first date be prom. That is just a really bad idea, and it kind of goes with the second thing. But I'm just trying to tell you guys, like, don't do that, because that's a really dumb thing, because first dates are always questionable. You aren't sure if you like the person. They're not sure if they like you. And that's a really expensive way to spend your first date and not even know if you're gonna continue on. And then, not to mention, your whole memory of the whole night is gonna be attached to this person that you may or may not still be with. So what I'm trying to say is, do not make this your first date, okay?
Okay.
4, do not look against just going there with your friends. Going to prom with your friends, they always try to make it seem like that's a bad thing. Going to prom with your friends is not a bad thing. It's fun to just be able to hang out with your friends and have a good time. And it's especially good when you don't have a person that you have to really be worried about. Oh, but I need to make sure that when I eat these ribs that I don't eat it this way because he'll look at... No, it really don't matter like that. Like, you just want to sit there and have fun with your friends. Y'all can fart, y'all can burp, y'all can do whatever else you want to do in the car, because guess what? Y'all ain't trying to impress them. Number 5 is this. Don't stay all night at the after prom. So at the high school I went to, they had this thing called after prom, and it was a school sponsored event, so there was nothing really crazy going on, but there was a few different inflatables and a few different fun things to do. Now, I had a reason why I left early, why I didn't stay the whole time. My reasoning was because our prom was on Saturday night, and my parents still expected me to be at church Sunday morning, so I wasn't trying to stay out super late and then make a fool of myself. Here's the thing with you. You guys can choose whatever you guys want to do. If your prom is on a night and you don't have to be anywhere early in the morning, I guess you can stay out as late as you want. But the reason why it's probably good to leave early is because there is nothing going on later in the day. Like, they had this little thing that they would do at our school where if you stayed there long enough, you could be in this little raffle for a car or whatever. Well, here's the thing about that raffle. That raffle was kind of a sham because a lot of the people that even stayed long enough and got their name drawn, then they had to go through like this random meeting or whatever, and then this meeting decided whether they actually got it or not. And so there were a lot of people that stayed that long and still did not get the car. So all I'm trying to say is don't stay there all night because you're gonna feel really dumb unless you actually are doing stuff fun. Here's the other thing. Don't be going to these after prom type stuff. That is dumb and almost always ends up in the police being called because there are very few times that those after proms are being done and safe things are going on that aren't going to be breaking the law. So all I'm trying to say is, if you guys do have prom this year, if you guys do have a way to be able to get to prom, those are things that you guys probably want to keep in mind. Because y'all don't want to be stupid. Y'all don't want to sit there and have to spend a whole bunch of money on prom. Y'all don't want to sit there and look foolish because you didn't have a fun time. I want you guys to have a fun time. And so those are just my little pieces of advice for you. If you are a girl and you're going to prom, make sure that the dude that you're going with is respectable, whether he's your boyfriend, whether he's someone that you think is fun, whether he's your friend. Make sure that he's respectable to you and make sure he doesn't do anything stupid, okay? Because all I'm trying to say is, if he doesn't respect you and respect your personal space, it's not going to change in one night, okay? And if you feel like you are seriously in danger, have a friend that you care about that you can be able to reach out to and let them know that something's going on and I don't really trust this dude. I don't want him to take me home. Whatever it may be, because it is very important that you keep yourself safe. If you are a guy, your two priorities are to save money that night and to not make a fool of yourself. And one of the ways that you can make a fool of yourself is by not respecting the woman that you're with, or not respecting the friends that you're with, or whatever may be going on. Respect all the people that are involved there, and don't do anything dumb that could be able to sit on your record for life. So a lot of people, they sit there and they try to do dumb stuff, they try to do underage drinking and all of that. Here's my thing. Not only because I'm a pastor, but just because it's literally illegal to drink at your age. So don't do that. That's no smart thing. And if you're gonna be dumb enough to drink, at least don't drink and drive, okay? Because that's not only your dumb decision, that's your dumb decision that could affect somebody else. So those are kind of my things that you guys need to know about prom. I said it was going to be top 5, and then I just kind of got into those extra ones. Those extra ones were free of charge, okay? But you guys need to be able to keep that in mind. So if y'all have prom, or if y'all don't have prom this year, but you do have prom later, whatever, these are things that you need to keep in mind. Prom can be a fun night, but don't be dumb. Alright, so that's my video for today. Guys, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys have fun doing whatever you guys end up doing on prom night. See y'all.